So when President Trump was campaigning to become president the second time, he often attacked the Biden administration for not being able to deal with Putin. Okay? Trump's line was, if I had been reelected in 2020, there would have been no Ukraine war. That's what President Trump said clearly. Here's what he put forth on October 14th, 2024. Go.
There's so much bad happened in this administration. It's disgraceful. You know, as an example, there'd be no war with Russia and Ukraine. There's no way I get along very well with Putin.
And then when he was elected for the second time, Donald Trump, and I know this to be true, okay, was very optimistic that Vladimir Putin would cooperate in a ceasefire. Very optimistic. But that did not turn out to be true. So now, today, we are in a second phase. First, the casualties. This is unbelievable. So Putin invaded the much smaller nation of Ukraine in February 2022. Since that time, 250,000 Russian troops have been killed. Up to 100,000 Ukrainians have died. 700,000 Russian troops have been wounded. 300,000 Ukrainian troops wounded. More than 6.5 million refugees have fled Ukraine and they have gone all over the world. This is from the Center for Strategic and International Studies and the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. So these are very well documented statistics, okay? So it is a situation that's totally out of control. And there's more death every day. Okay. So you would think that there would be some kind of move from Vladimir Putin to stop the carnage. Trump offered him a pretty good deal. What you have now you can keep, which is about 10% of Ukraine, and then we'll lift the trade sanctions, but Putin said, blank you. Okay, all right. Now, today, Trump is angry with Putin. Roll the tape.
So in a nutshell, we're going to make top-of-the-line weapons, and they'll be sent to NATO. NATO may choose to have certain of them sent to other countries where we can get a little additional speed, where the country will release something and it'll be mostly in the form of a replacement. And I'm disappointed in President Putin because I thought we would have had a deal 2 months ago, but it doesn't seem to get there. So based on that, we're going to be doing secondary tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. It's very simple. And they'll be at 100%. And that's the way it is. That can be more simple. It's just the way it is. I hope we don't have to do it.
All right, so we're going to sell weapons to NATO, and they'll give them to whoever they want, which will be the Ukrainians. All right, maybe the Poles will get some too, because Poland borders Russia. Now, the sanctions. The only way to break Putin is to say to the international banks, you can't do business with Moscow. Now, China and North Korea are going to do business with Moscow no matter what, okay? But if the rest of the world, if the banking system doesn't, then Putin is done. That's the sanction that matters. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or place in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty-free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.